Well, to start off, my name is Brian West, and basically what this is going to be is this is going to be the video edition of my blog. I'm going to have three different things that are going to comprise my blog, if you will. One's going to be the actual blog itself that you can check over there for the link to that, and that's going to have the wordy updates, the my essays, if you want to call them that. Now it's going to cover all sorts of topics. It's going to religion, psychology, spirituality, personalities, politics, news, everything that's pretty much everything. Anything I find interesting, which is everything. Philosophy. And then there's also going to be this, which is going to essentially cover the same topics and more, and it's going to cover the same topics, but it's not going to necessarily be the same. It's going to probably have different content to an extent, because I'm not going to sit here and read a script while I'm talking. I'm going to actually be candidly talking to you, not just reading a script. So it's going to be slightly different content, partially. Then the last thing, third element of my blog is going to be my Twitter page, which you can check it out over there also. And what the Twitter page is going to be for is my day-to-day updates. If I see an interesting article but don't have time to write a blog entry about it, I'm going to post it on Twitter, because with Twitter I can use my phone for it. I can use all sorts of things for it. So it's a lot easier for me to access during the day, whereas my blog I can only get to when I'm sitting right here and I have nothing else that I'm doing. Same with the videos. They're not going to be the easiest for me to update. So what Twitter does for me is it allows me to connect to my readers, my followers, my viewers, for the people watching this right now. It's going to make connecting with them a whole lot easier. And usually the articles that I link on Twitter I'll write a blog entry about after I get a chance, but that's just to let everyone know, say, hey, look at that, check that out. I urge you to follow all three of them, since they're going to contain different things. Here I'll probably be a little bit more open about spirituality, just because that's easier to explain when you're seeing me, because I use a lot of metaphors when I talk, so I have to talk with my hands, and there's just things you can't express with words, things you can only express with facial expressions, with hand gestures, with things of that nature. So the blog itself is a little bit too limiting on some of the topics I want to cover, and that's what I'm going to use the video for, basically. So yeah. Now, what I talked about before, over on the blog, yeah, as I said, blogs are often used for things other than what I think they're originally intended for. Like how many people that are your Facebook friends are you actually friends with? Probably not very many of them. So I'm going to use the blog not for a social networking, but for the expression of my opinion, promoting dialogue between people. I encourage all of you to comment on the blog, comment on the videos, reply to the tweets that I do on Twitter about what you think. really what you think. I want to know, and I'll respond to them when I get a chance. Especially on Twitter, I'll get those texted to my phone, and it'll be very easy for me to respond to all that. So I really encourage all of you to post on the, comment on the blog, comment on the videos, comment on all of it. Debate, discuss, email me your questions that you have. If you have a topic that you want me to cover, email it to me. Or if you just have a question that you don't necessarily want a whole blog entry about it, but you just have a question, just email me. My email's over there too. And yeah, just stay in touch. Communicate. That's a very important thing in life, is communication. Talking to everyone. I need to get to know you so that I can tailor my posts to what you want to hear. Because if I'm just writing about what I want to hear, right, not many of you are probably going to want to read what I have to say, so on some of the topics. So I need to get to know you, see what you're interested in, and that'll help me make the blog more appealing to all of you. So stay in touch.